Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea and today I thought that I would do a little bit of a haul with you. I have a whole bunch of beauty products here, so let's just get right into it. As you can see, I have this ginormous bag of stuff and I'm really excited to show you what's inside. So the first thing I think I want to show you is just, well, let's see. We'll start with all of this little stuff first. So the first things I got are these little beauty blenders, and they're a little bit dirty because I've been using them. These are the Real Techniques brand, and they're very squishy. And I really like the shape of them. They're flat on one side, and then they're like super like round and pointed at the other side so that you can get it like right underneath your eye. They're perfect for me for blending out my concealer and my highlighter underneath my eye. The next thing I have is this eyeshadow palette by Smashbox. It is the Cover Shot Matte Eye Palette, and I'll just open it up and you can see all of the colors. And it is just very neutral. I kind of just wanted a neutral palette to start because I'm still pretty new with makeup, and I am just getting into it, so I thought that this was the perfect palette with the perfect colors. I'll swatch a few of them for you. We have a nice purple. As everybody knows, Smashbox is super pigmented. There's a nice black in here. Try that one. So that's just two of the Smashbox colors. I picked up a lot of e.l.f. stuff as well, so let's go through what I can see in here that is e.l.f. And I have the Baked highlight from e.l.f. in the shade Moonlight Pearls. Now, a lot of people were ranting and raving about this, so I decided to pick it up. At first, I was very underwhelmed with it. I wasn't super impressed. I thought that I maybe had just gotten a bad highlighter, but then I just realized that it is super subtle for my skin tone, and I'll just swatch it for you because it is actually a very pigmented highlighter. If you can see it there, sort of shimmery. Yes, so that's in Moonlight Pearl, and I am wearing it on my face today. I don't know if you can see it. I also picked up the concealer and highlighter stick by e.l.f. Now, I like to use this for my eyes. I'm not a big fan of liquid highlighter, but it is really good for underneath the eye and on my eyelid and underneath my brow bone. I just like to brighten up my face and blend it out, and there you go. I have the brow gel in here as well, and this is a duo. It's a brow and lash gel. I'm not wearing any right now because I forgot, but it makes your brows look super bold, I want to say. I have very thin eyebrows, but they are very dark, so when I pop this on, it just kind of fills them out a little bit more. And then the eyelash one as well, it's just really good for keeping it all in place and making your face look and stay as fresh as possible. I got the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. This smells like tea tree oil. I'm wearing it on my face now. I have no complaints about this so far. Yeah, it's sort of like in this translucent packaging, which I thought was really pretty. And then I also got the e.l.f. Foundation Serum. I am in the shade Light Medium, and I'm not super impressed by this. I don't really know what the going rate is for this in terms of whether or not, you know, it's a good foundation. It doesn't really work well for me. It doesn't have the greatest coverage. It is good for making your face look a little bit cleaner, but overall it's not the best. I'll just pop it on if I'm going out, if I feel like doing a full face of makeup. Let's see what else. Oh, I have this finishing powder by e.l.f. as well. It's just in the shade Sheer. It's a little bit messy, I will say, because they have like this new design thing. It comes with like a little puff like this, and it's sort of like flying everywhere. It does say that you're supposed to pour the powder in here. I find that even more messy, so I kind of just take my kabuki brush and I just brush it all over my face. Yeah, that being said, I do have some e.l.f. brushes in here. I do have this really pretty kabuki brush. It's so soft, and it works really well for blending out on the face. So I really like that. And I also have one more e.l.f. brush in here. And this is just the foundation brush. Again, my brushes are a little bit dirty because I haven't cleaned them, but it's just a standard white brush. The next thing I have is these brushes by EcoTools. Now this came in a pack of 5, and they have like this really cool kind of shifty metal bit on them, which I really like, and it's just the wooden handle. The thing that I love the most about these brushes is that they are organic and they are vegan friendly, so they are cruelty free and they're very soft and they work wonderful. I like to use this brush for my highlighter on my cheeks and my nose, and this guy here I like to use inside my eyes. You have your spoolie, and you've got your concealer, and just a standard angled. It says angled liner, so I mean you could use it for liner or eyeshadow. I like to use it for going underneath my eye, on my lash line on the bottom. So there's those. I also got these 2 brushes as well. I got this, it's by Quo, and it's just a standard fan brush. I thought that this was going to be really good for my highlighter, but it's very soft, and it's almost too soft to pick up the pigment that I need for my cheeks, because like I said, that highlighter is very subtle on my skin. So there's this. I'm sure it would work really well for like a loose powder. If I get a loose blush or a loose highlighter, this would be the go-to brush, and it's just got a standard silver like wooden handle. So there's that. So these 2 came together. This is the Contour Trio palette. So it's got a contour, a bronze, and a highlight inside, and it came with this brush, and I'll just show you what it looks like. So you've got like the little, this is more for beginners, for people who are just starting out makeup like I am. So you've got your bronzer and your contour, your bronzer, and your highlight. And you have like a mirror up here and this little sort of guide, I guess, to show you how to do it, which is really awesome because I am just starting out, so I'm really glad that Smashbox, like an awesome brand of makeup, came out with something like this. So they are super pigmented. I will just say that this contour is a little bit dark for my face, but it works for me. So there's, I don't know if you can see that, it's sort of like down here. That's sort of the shades. I haven't used the bronzer because I do have a different bronzer in here that I will show you. I have used the highlight a couple of times. It doesn't really have much of a sheen to it, so I don't use them that much. I think that I will start using the bronzer to contour my face just because it's a little bit lighter, and I do have a very light skin tone. So there's that for you. And the EcoTools brushes did come in this really cute green little pouch, and it says EcoTools on the bottom, and it's just like, it's like a canvasy kind of feeling. It kind of reminds me of the Itsy bags a little bit. But yeah, I keep all of my brushes in here now. This is not very new, but I use it as my bronzer. It's by the brand Bella Pierre, and this was sold to me at a kiosk in the mall against my will. I will just say it was very expensive, so I do use it. But it is so pretty. It is super, I'm going to swatch it for you, but it is in like one of those little, I don't know if you can see that, it's like one of those pan things. But let's just see, I'll just take a little bit. It's super soft, but it is a loose powder bronzer, which is not everybody's favorite. I get that because I don't really like it either, but there it is on my hand. It looks really nice on my face. So that works well for my skin tone, which I'm really happy about because I find that some bronzers and contours and certain other, you know, pigmented things like that, like foundations, I find are really hard to find in my skin tone because I'm so dark in the summer and I'm so pale in the winter that it's just hard to find one that works for both. The next things I have in here are these Maybelline matte lipsticks. Now, these are not great. I don't like the, I'll show you, I don't like the applicator in them because it's got this weird sort of dip in the middle, and I feel like that just makes it really messy coming out of the bottle. I know my camera doesn't really focus, so I'm trying to hold it at a way that you'll be able to see it. But anyways, it's got like this weird like hole there so that it like drips. I don't know if all or most liquid lipsticks are like that, but I don't like it. The formula is sticky and it feels really dry on my lips, so I don't like them that much. But the packaging is really pretty. It's like this sort of rough feeling plastic tube, and it's got really pretty silver writing on it. So the packaging is really pretty. I will give them that, and it's just an okay lipstick. It's not the best, and I got them in 3 different colors. I got them in, let me see. This one is in the shade Lover, 15. This one is 45 Escapist. This color is a little bit too dark for me. And this one I'm wearing on my lips now, but I've gone over top with something else as well. This is in 10 Dreamer. This is their lightest shade. The next thing I have in here, oh, another e.l.f. product. It is the liquid eyeliner. Now, I don't like this, and I'll show you why. It is like the felt tip on it, but the felt tip is so soft that when I'm drawing on my eyes with it, it's not pigmented at all. You have to really push kind of hard to get any kind of pigment out of it, and I feel like that sort of defeats the purpose, because when I'm doing a winged eyeliner, I don't want to have to push hard. I want it to look nice, so I don't like this. I use it still because I want to use it up so that I can get a different one, but it's not worth the hype, I don't think. I have a brow pencil in here. Now, this is just a drugstore brand. It is by Almay, but it is twistable. This is a little too dark for my brows, this color here, but I can make it work because it comes with a little spoolie on the end, so you can just brush it out. Yeah, so there's that. This is in the shade 802 Brunette. Now, if I'm correct, if I remember correctly, it only came in about 2 or 3 different shades, which is why I picked up this color, because I am brunette. That being said, my hair is a lot darker than my eyebrows, so yeah, it's okay. It works for me, but it's not the best. I also picked up this lip liner pencil by Maybelline in 105 Nude Whisper. Now, I picked up a nude color because I only wanted to get one, and I thought that nude would go with everything. You can't really see it through darker colors, so I just picked up a nude. My lips are really uneven, so I always have to draw the outline first before I put on lipstick, otherwise it's just a total freak show circus. I also picked up this Maybelline mascara. Now, I know that this is super like generic drugstore brand stuff, but I really love the Maybelline mascara, and I love it because they always come with these super fluffy brushes, and I love these. I love these brushes. This is like the best applicator, and it's sort of curved, and I really like that because I do have short lashes, so I feel like it sort of grabs all of them and curls them at the same time, and I don't have to go in with an eyelash curler, so that's really nice. I really like those mascaras. And this is in the Falsies flared, with a flared effect. I'm not crazy about this mascara in particular, but I do love the applicator. The packaging is cute. It's got like wings on it. This is supposed to give you a false eyelash look. It doesn't really. Not for me anyway. I'm sure if you had longer or thicker eyelashes, it might do that for you. But because I have very short eyelashes, this effect just doesn't show up on my lashes. So, I mean, I love the mascara, but it's not doing what it's meant to do on my face. I want to talk about this bag for a second because I went to Shoppers Drug Mart, which is a Canadian drugstore that sells high-end makeup, and I just went there and I spent over, I think it was over $100. So I got this makeup bag for free, and it says Be Bold, and they had it in gold or pink, and I got the pink one, and it is super spacious. Like, I can fit all of my makeup in here and still have room left over, so it's awesome. It's nice and big, and it's really like metallic, kind of pretty. Now, the thing about Shoppers is that you get an Optimum card, and you accrue points. So the more money you spend, the more free stuff you get. Or you can use your points towards makeup brands, I do believe, or other things that you can pick up, sort of like Sephora when you go in and you have points. Now the last thing that I want to talk about is because I did go to Shoppers and spent some points. With that pink bag, I got a bunch of samples, and I love me some samples. If there's a free samples of anything, I will fucking be the first one to take them, because I love samples. They're free, and they're small, so there's no pressure to, like, use everything that you don't like. Now, a lot of this stuff is, like, skincare, drugstore stuff that I probably won't be using, but there are, like, perfumes and stuff in here that are so pretty. Now, I got like an Ariana Grande one that I used the other day, and it smelled so good. It's sweet like candy, and it came in like this little package. Now, if you don't like sweet scents, you won't like this, but I find that sweet scents sit better on my skin. And I don't know how many squirts are in here. Probably quite a few, because I only used it once, and it's still full. It's a 2 milliliter sample size. And it's just like tiny, but it smells so good. And I got 2 other perfumes in here. I got some like skincare stuff. Let me see what you guys might be interested in. There's like some sleep masks. Yeah, so like more adult smelling perfumes that also smell really nice. Yeah, and perfume is also another one of like my favorite things. I think between nail polish and perfume, you couldn't ask me to choose. So yeah, I got a whole bunch of samples. I'm not going to go through all of them because I think that they're probably mostly pretty boring. There's like a Stila lipstick sample in here. There's 3 different colors in Aubrey, Jessie, and Alyssa. And yeah, so you just like, you go there and you like spend your points, and you get like a whole bunch of samples, and it's just fucking cool, okay? I just really like samples. So that is all for my beauty haul today. I hope that you enjoyed it a little bit, at least, if not, really enjoyed watching me get excited over everything. So let me know down below if you've tried any of this stuff, if you liked it, if you didn't like it. Just leave me some comments. What did you think about all of this? Did you want to try it? Did you not want to try it? Is it not really your thing? Give me a big thumbs up and let me know in the comment box down below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and that little bell beside it as well, so that you get notifications every time I upload a video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!